Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel. And today I am very excited to share with you the Happy Glamper, which has once again been sent to me for a review. We skipped last season because they sold out, because that's how popular the subscription box is. It is of course a subscription box made for the woman who absolutely loves the outdoors, but also loves some of the creature comforts of life, and that is totally me. I love getting outdoors. I love going on hikes. I will even do multi-day hikes, but I also really appreciate a hot shower at the end of the day. So I absolutely love the items that she has included in the past. Brandy, the head glamper in charge, knows what she's talking about. And what I also really like is that there is kind of a travel element of this box, whether it's the theme, it could be, you know, road trips or the destination. Sometimes she'll feature a certain region. And I, of course, absolutely love that as someone who tries to travel. And we actually have a fun sort of glamping road trip coming up this summer, my husband and I. So hopefully there'll be some items in here that I can use for that. This box is $49 per season, plus I believe $8 in shipping. That may have gone up a tiny bit, but I can save you some money with my code, which is simply Noelle5, and that will get you $5 off. I think this box might be sold out. There might be like a handful of them left, but you could definitely get on the list for the next one so that you don't miss out. Now, what's fun about this one, you guys, is it came in this crazy big box. So I have been wondering what the heck is in here. I did finally pre-score it so that I wasn't struggling with that on camera. And now we will finally get to open it together. So I'm going to look for the product card, because usually there's kind of a cool looking postcard in there that's our product card. So here it is. So that looks like some serious glamping. There are some really cool sites now across the country where you can glamp, and you have all these fancy like tents, these canvas tents. I would love to go to one of those places, but they are not inexpensive, let's put it that way. So like I said, we had to go and try to get all of the campsites for our little safari that we're about to go on in June, and I will try to bring you guys along with for some of that with my Instagram posts. So definitely check out my Instagram. It's linked for you in the description box below, along with a lot of other things. Now on the back side of this postcard, she does include all of the items, and she does include the retail values. First, we have a quote from the Mala Collective. It says, "Just like a tree, I am deeply rooted and supported by Mother Earth. I am connected to a deeper purpose." How nice. And then our note from Brandy says, "Spring is a time of growth and rebirth. It is a promise that the sun will shine brightly again and bring with it the blissful summer heat. Spring sheds the past and buzzes in fresh hope of what's yet to be." And she spelled it with 2 E's, like a little buzzing bee. Says, "We hope you enjoy this carefully curated yoga collection meant to empower you with the necessary tools for traveling in peace and harmony with nature." And so here is your sneak peek, you guys. You can see there's definitely a yoga mat in there. You're getting the first peek along with me here in my viewfinder. So let me go ahead and pull the items out just to get this this big old box out of my way. But how fun! And of course this works for me because, you know, I am a yoga instructor. I have been for over a decade now, although I obviously took a pretty big break when my studio was closed for a couple of years. And if you've been watching my videos, you know that I actually started a 300-hour training to complement my 200-hour training, because I love to learn, and I feel like this is a good opportunity for me to get deeper into my practice and a better way for me to reconnect with my community, because I'm not teaching as much as I used to. So I love that we got another yoga mat. I have a lot of yoga mats, but I think they're a really good thing to be able to have with you at any time. I've had travel mats. I have like my tried and true ones. If you ever have questions about yoga mats, I can tell you what I think about them. And then also, of course, I like to have a yoga mat that's a spare so that I can have friends come with me, or just join in on a random yoga session when we just feel like we need to move or stretch a little bit. All right, so let's talk about the elephant in the room, of course, which is our yoga and meditation mat. Now, they are citing this as a $50 value. Let's see. Oh, it's from the Jessica Simpson line. That's why. So it's kind of got this plummy tie-dyed print. I'm probably not going to pull it out quite yet, but I will be taking some photos of it over on Instagram. I don't know if you're going to see me doing any of my asana on it, because that is really hard to fit in that little Instagram square. But yes, Jessica Simpson approved. So it just has that nice yoga, like kind of waffle texture to it. I do like that it is kind of this like darker plum purpley color instead of just like bright pink, because apparently all women love pink. I'm I think I would love pink more if it wasn't assumed that I did. So it says, this mat is Jessica Simpson approved and brought to you in a sweet berry splash. We use our yoga mat approximately 27 different ways when we travel, including as a sun shield in the truck. Smart. I'm actually going to open it up, you guys. It says a sleeping mat, a picnic blanket, a place to lay and look under the Airstream. That's right, she has a cool Airstream. At the beach, and of course, for downward dog, or Adho Mukha Svanasana. It says we made it travel ready with a yoga tie clasp and natural life tassel that you can hang anywhere to give you joy. I love that. So I'm gonna just take the plastic wrap off so that you guys can see the lovely color. This is pretty cool. Oh, it's very squishy. So you guys, you can kind of see some yoga mats are a little bit harder, so they don't make those impressions quite so much. So that's actually going to be good for grip a lot. You can kind of see, I mean, it bounces back, but it definitely has that sort of squishy quality to it, more so than some of my other mats. So that's kind of good. It's a 4mm comfort foam, so it's more of a foam, I would say, than a mat, and it has a non-slip design. And there is Jessica. So I do like the color though. So, and it's kind of nice because if you happen to be doing it quite a bit, and you, depending on where you came from, if you like came from the beach, these tie-dyed, like sort of patterned mats hide the dirt a little bit better. Although of course it is important to clean your mats too. So I'm just gonna put this off to the side, I guess. So let's see, she said, we made it travel ready with a yoga tie clasp and a natural life tassel that you can hang anywhere. So I guess this is it. So this is just like a elastic, and then this fun tassel, which is crazy. It's really bright. Huh, I wonder how this works. Oh, so here is the clasp, so you can roll up your mat, and then that is always the thing, right? So if you have a yoga strap, those are really nice because they work as shoulder straps as well, and you can also use them as for certain postures to get deeper into them, or for variations. But this, they included this nice like kind of bolo tie. Let me see if I can, so you squeeze the button and then you can tighten it. So that's going to keep your yoga mat closed so it doesn't unroll on you, and so you don't have to be loud about it. And then we got this cute little tassel, which is fun. So wow, this is really bright and big. I think I might actually put this like on a suitcase or something, although that's quite a bit. You could actually probably turn it into 2 different ones, but that's a fun little accessory, and it totally goes. I don't know what else I would use it for. So there's like 2 on this one. It almost looks like legs on like a, you know, stilt walker. So there's 2 on this side and then the 1 on this side. So really you could turn it into 2 tassels, but that's really cute. And I see now how they added to the value because we got this cute little tassel and we got the tie, which is very nice. We also got a yoga journal and pen. So this has a $17.99 value. Let's see what this is. Oh, I see. There's something snuck in there. So it says, Being You, a journal by Elena Brower, who is a yoga teacher. So this is cool. It says, from yoga luminary and artist Elena Brower, a journal for creating your own spiritual text to further your journey. Write, reflect, and heal. It says, may this work invite you to accept and heal what hurts. May your healing become the way you'll change the world. May this book bring you ease in being you. So it's beautiful because this was all created on like watercolor paper. So it's not actually watercolor paper, but on the pages, you can see that texture from watercolor paper. And you can see that it's just a nice full color journal with all kinds of prompts and doodle space, which you know we love, and is definitely something that I might use to augment my reflection as I work into this new part of my yoga journey. So I love the simplicity of that. So that's kind of cool. Maybe I'll keep my notes in here. So I've been trying to think if I should buy a new notebook, and I have so many fun notebooks, but it might be kind of neat to do it in this yoga journal. So it says, the book you hold in your hands is your chance to tend to your inner wilderness. Your inner wilderness. Maybe I need some inner wildness too. Cultivate an abiding sense of safety, connect to your creativity, and move toward your highest inner consciousness. That's so cool. I love that. I love all the color, and I feel like it can definitely go with all of the chakras, which I am looking forward to maybe learning a little bit more about. Just kind of a refresh, right? You know, sometimes when you've been doing something for a long time, you can kind of find that place of stagnance. So I'm really excited to dive back into my yoga practice and knowledge and journey and learning. We got this nice purple pen, kind of going with the whole color palette. Then we also got, let's see, so that's a really nice one. It's not like, you know, sometimes I'm not a huge fan. It does look like it has a little remainder mark on it, which I don't mind. It does have that little bit of scoring here, so eventually you can really open it up. And I honestly think that journals like this just kind of look better once they've kind of gotten worked and used a little bit more. Yeah, it definitely goes in colors. So you can see, let me see if I can show you guys the colors. See, there's the yellow section, there's some green, blue, really fun, right? There, it was a little kaleidoscope of color for you. I act. So it's definitely in chapters. I wonder if there's a table of contents. So yes, there is a table of contents, and it does look like it goes along with the chakras. Ooh, look at how gorgeous that lotus is. Let me see. Hold on. Here was our table of contents. I am, I feel, I do, I love, I speak, I see, I understand, I trust, and I act. I love that. Super cool. All right, so even if I don't I'm not like a good journaler, maybe this is where I can put my journey, because it hasn't actually started. So I'll find places to write everything and kind of annotate that table of contents, and that can be part of my journey I'm about to go on. Very cool. I'm excited about that. Then we got some nature tats. So, oh, I love this. So this is from Nature Tats out of Austin, Texas. Wear this wondrous woodland tattoo and show balance. Go ahead, you know you want to strike a tree pose or vrikshasana. So I'm sorry, you guys. I feel like I'm in like flashcard mode. So, and I love Sanskrit words, even though I don't pronounce them correctly. There's something sonically pleasing about them to me. So this is our tree tattoo. I wonder if it's like all one, or if, I mean, technically you could probably cut around it and do individual ones, but it would look pretty darn cool, kind of hardcore if you had that on your back, like at the base of your neck or on your arm. So I might have to save that for when I have a group yoga outing. So it has a $5.99 value. I actually really like temporary tattoos, and these days temporary tattoos are like really good. Like some of them are very, very believable. So I like that. I like a tree tattoo. And then finally, we have the boho bandeau from Natural Life. Now, Brandy over at the Happy Glamper loves Natural Life. We get a lot of their stuff, like the fun tassels. I really like that she gave us that tie for the yoga mat, like the fun tassels. So she was like, well, I don't know, like the box is almost sold out. I don't know if I necessarily need you to take photos. And then I can see why. Like it goes together so well, all the plums and purples, and I'm like loving it. But I'm like, it's gonna be hard to take photos of a yoga mat. She didn't tell me that I was gonna have to model some of these things. I like this boho bandeau. I said it like the European way. It says this has a $14.99 value. In case you haven't noticed, we have an obsession with Natural Life. That's so funny. I didn't even read that paragraph before I mentioned it. It says, no one else can outfit the Happy Glamper better. We consider this bandeau an essential part of yoga practice. Wear it one of 12 ways and strike a pose. So of course we have information about Natural Life. It says, we believe it's the little things that mean the most, that kindness really does matter. You should always be yourself. Do what you love and try to make the world a better place. Well, that is a good mantra. That is a good mission statement. So let's see. It does show us 12 different ways. Of course, you can just wear it as a headband, as a ponytail holder, as more of a sweatband. You can wear it around your neck as a buff. You can actually wear it as a bandeau top if you're an itty bitty person. You can wear it around your bun. You can actually kind of stretch it and make it more of a cap. You can make it more like a balaclava. You can make it more like a bandana where it covers, but you tie it in the back. You can make it like a slouchy beanie. And of course, finally, you can wear it right there on your wrist. So I do like these as buffs. I definitely use them when I am hiking. I used to wear them a lot more just because I really liked kind of keeping the flyaways away. But you can see, you guys, I also love that she gave it to us in a darker color. A lot of the times we get really bright colors. So you can see it's really big, but it's that very thin, stretchy material. So you can put it all the way over your neck, and then you can scrunch it up for a nice thick headband. Like that's how I traditionally will wear it. But again, you can kind of stretch it back out so it does cover your whole head, which is really good if you have a part like mine where you want to cover the scalp to prevent burning, which sometimes is an issue if you don't have a hat on. My husband really likes these because we'll use them for as a buff and pull them up over our nose when it's really dusty, just to protect your sinuses and your throat and everything. But he'll also, if it's a long sweaty hike, he'll put these in a stream or just pour some water over it from our water bottle and wet it and wear it over his head and then put his hat on top, and the whole thing just kind of cools him down a lot, you know, because it's like having extra sweat, I guess, but like cleaner. So he's a big fan of buffs. This is a little bit probably, well, I don't know. He likes my paisley one too. So I just love that they gave it to us. It's still floral, it's still feminine, but nice darker colors. Still goes along with all of the colors in this box. And I do like the Natural Life products. They are very, very on brand for the Happy Glamper. So this is a really cute box. I think it's great. So even as somebody who doesn't journal, just the timing of everything, it just all seems like everything's clicking into place for me. So let's talk about what we got. We got our Jessica Simpson yoga mat. Okay, well, we'll give that a try, or I'll pass it on to somebody who needs a yoga mat because I do have an abundance of them, which also came with this nice yoga mat tie to keep it closed and this really cute tassel, which I love. Then to get us a little more introspective and reflective and to have that sort of sense of renewal, we got this yoga journal, beautiful pages, and a pen so you can get right to it. We got, as a fun little extra, these tree tats, and then finally we got this boho bandeau, which can be used in many, many ways, and I will probably take this on my next trip just because we do have a couple of hikes planned. You guys let me know in the comments below what you are doing now that the weather is hopefully defrosting wherever you are. If you were under a freeze, what you plan to do in the great outdoors. If you have any hikes or camping trips planned, I would love to hear from you, and definitely make sure that you get in on the next Happy Glamper if she's sold out of this one, because it always has a lot of really fun products. I'll see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.